Hi, I'm Doug, the residential guru. I'd like to introduce you to Art and Joan. I'm going to help them prepare their home for sale so we can get the most money in the shortest period of time with the least amount of hassle. It's going to be fun.
Hi, I'm Art.
And I'm Joan.
We have a split level here with a lot of steps, and it's getting harder and harder for Joan to manage those. I'm okay with them still, but I may get to the point where I have trouble too. So we started looking at places, and we also started looking with a realtor to list our house for sale.
It was extremely difficult to live in a house that you had to have ready at all times.
I tried to sell it myself for 2 or 3 weeks. That got me nothing either.
Once we met Doug, his personality wins you over to start with.
We like to provide great client experiences. We sell houses with multiple offers. We set record sale prices in neighborhoods. We do that through a really simple process. And the first thing we do is we have an initial consultation.
He asked us what our needs were, why we were moving, what did we want in the place we were going to. And by the time he left here, we had an idea that what was going to happen.
We talk about what the other houses have that sold that theirs didn't. And really, it came down to the presentation of the listing and staging. So we looked at doing a refresh and we staged the home for sale. We met with our on-staff stager to go room by room and figure out what needed to go, what needed to stay. And then we also collaborated with the client on refreshing certain items of their home. Let's get to work. Let's get over to the job site and get rolling. As you'll see in a little bit, we're going to be removing some old paneling, some 1960s, 1970s paneling with drywall, adding some electrical outlets, some recessed lights, trying to brighten things up and really get it ready for a good sale in the current marketplace. We brought in our painting crew while we were doing demo in the other room. We were able to work in multiple areas of the house at the same time. This cuts down on the time it takes to get to market, which is very, very important. The cleaners came and then the stagers came and put the finishing touches on so that the house looks great. Once the finishing touches are done, we scheduled the professional photography to create an awesome story about this house. So when we go to market, it's gonna sell.
It was difficult for us to see his vision because we were so accustomed in living in our own little world here where we felt very comfortable, safe, secure, the whole thing. Doug goes beyond all that.
Well, the things that we like, but he didn't think
other people would like. Exactly. And he was absolutely right. He never made fun of anything. He never criticized it. There were just so many things that he saw that I never dreamed of.
The family room in this house offered plenty of space for entertaining, and it had wood beams across the ceiling. The size of these beams, they actually brought the ceiling down. By removing these beams, it opened up the ceiling height. Then we added some recessed lights, and we also illuminated the bookcase with under cabinet lighting. So we also took a look at the kitchen, and this kitchen is not large, but it has a beautiful picture window. But then when you look around the kitchen, it was a little bit dark. We decided to go and replace the tin backsplash that has like a copper patina and replaced it with a white subway tile. We also changed the floor to a luxury vinyl plank that is very light in color. Many houses in our area have blue tile or that old pink tile or dark tile. And what we can do is we can come in and repair the grout. We reglaze all of the tile. It looks brand new without having to rebuild your entire shower. This room had a pool table, dark paneling, and was a great space for entertaining. It just wasn't very modern. So what we decided to do with this space is paint the paneling, paint the ceiling, and just drywall the long wall. Previously, the dining room had wallpaper that was painted over, and it was not a very light color, and the furniture was very heavy. So what we decided to do was pull all the wallpaper down, and we switched out the furniture. We brought in some new staging items. We staged the dining room and we staged the living room. So that way it was more functional, very, very pretty, very modern, and very appealing to what current demographic of buyer would be interested in.
We had a group of friends in over the holidays, and they were just dumbfounded at what Doug had done to the house, absolutely dumbfounded. And they all, to a person, said they liked our house the way it was. They always thought, you know, it was very comfortable, warm, but what Doug did really was outstanding.
From the listing to our first offer was less than a week. What advice would I give somebody? First thing I would say is don't try to do it yourself, because right. Having gone through the process now, essentially a couple times in the last year, I've gotten a real appreciation for how much you really have to know and what you really have to do, and it's, I don't want to say it's a fool's errand, but it might be close. I would recommend Doug without reservation.
Oh yes,
I think
me
he's
too.
an excellent realtor.
Yes, I do too.
Good guy to work with.
Everyone needs a Doug.
Art and Joan, thank you so much for the opportunity to help you with this transition. You guys were really great to work with, and you gave us the opportunity to really take our time and make sure that we did everything right up front so we could have the most success on the back end. Fortunately, we were able to put the house on the market and sell it within a week. That went to closing about 45 days later, and also at the same time, we were able to schedule the closing on the new house. So now Joan has a house that has first floor living, and it meets all of their needs for the next chapter of their life. Again, it was really great working with you guys, and I look forward to seeing you around town. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home and you would like a really similar experience to what Art and Joan had that takes away the uncertainty and delivers results, please feel free to reach out to me anytime.